Hi guys, so today I'm going to show you how to make buttermilk fried chicken. It's one of my favorite fried chickens and it's very delicious and it's super simple. So you have to try this, and the only ingredients that you need for these are some plain flour, chicken which I've marinated with some buttermilk, salt and lemon, 1 egg, 1.5 teaspoon of onion powder, 1.5 teaspoon of garlic powder, 3 tablespoon of chili powder and some salt. So let's begin making our chicken. Before we start anything, I'm gonna break and whisk the egg. We need this to wash the chicken and then dip it in the flour. And we'll give it a good mix. So once this is done, we will season the flour with some salt and lots of chili powder. I'm gonna pour in the whole chili powder that I've taken. It also gets really spicy. I love spicy food and it gives a really nice color. So there is garlic powder. I have taken 1.5 spoons of garlic powder, but I'm going to put only half of this in the flour and the rest half goes in the chicken. So just about half of it, half of garlic powder and half of the onion powder that I have taken. And we will give it a good mix. When you add curd or buttermilk to your chicken, the chicken really becomes juicy and it soaks so well. It becomes very soft. So when you fry them and when you take a bite, the juices just ooze out of the chicken. Also, you can add some pepper to get some extra heat. It's completely optional. It's not necessarily needed. But if you add, you're going to get some extra punch. And I like it spicy, so it's cool with me. Just a little bit of pepper. So we have our eggs ready, we have our flour ready. Before you dip anything in, make sure you keep your oil ready to fry them up. Now we're going to add in our garlic powder and onion powder in our chicken and give it a good mix. So while your oil is heating up, we're going to start dipping them in and keeping them ready. So we'll take one chicken leg. We're going to dip it in the flour. And then in the egg. And again in the flour. Just coat it really nice. And keep them ready to fry. So we take another piece. Just dip it in the buttermilk. I don't want to lose off all the buttermilk. Dip it in the flour. Let's fry these babies up. I think the oil is quite hot. Make sure not to keep the oil on high flame because the meat has to cook through. Keep it medium high, and then later, just to get that, super crispy and rich color, last 2 minutes we will keep it on high and fry. After you flip it, put the flame on low so that it cooks well for about 2 to 3 minutes, and then we put it back on medium. We do not want to overcook the chicken, so each side about 6 minutes is more than enough when you have leg pieces, because I want the juiciness to stay in the chicken, and if you overcook them it gets dry. I'm going to flip this now. It's about 5 minutes, and now I'm going to put the flame on medium high. The chicken looks done. I'm going to take them off of the oil. Time to plate. I'm gonna give it a try. And how can anybody go wrong with fried chicken, right? But what people can go wrong with is the temperature. You can make it very dry, so make sure that you don't make it dry. And preferably, if you want to make fried chicken, make it with skin, because it just keeps the chicken so moist and so soft. It tastes divine, and the crispiness is unbeatable. So cheers. I don't know where to take the bite from. Look at those juices. So tender, and the seasoning is perfect. Top it with lemon. This just can't go wrong, guys. It's fried chicken.